Hi! Occasionally I encounter students with really high level of fear of motorcycle. Sometimes it's just a natural fear, but more often than not, it's the result of some motorcycle-related painful experience, like a crash. What can we do to reduce this fear level? Please bear in mind that I'm not a psychologist, so I can't speak with 100% certainty on this matter. But in all of cases I encountered, my approach was pretty successful. So I think at least in most cases it will help. Now, my working theory is that usually a person doesn't fear motorcycle itself. He fears uncertainty about it. Let me explain what I mean. I'm sure you heard such stories when a rider was riding down the road, let's say, took a corner and BAM! Suddenly lost traction and low-sided. Keyword here is suddenly. In reality, nothing about motorcycles happens suddenly. There is always a clear cause for any event. Sometimes we just can't understand this cause. Our brain, in this case, thinks like that. Dang, everything went so fine, and then I suddenly low-sided. It means that motorcycle itself is totally unpredictable and dangerous. Therefore, I need to fear it. And just like that, you've got a general fear towards bikes. That's a very similar situation for brand new riders, but their brain fears just because it doesn't know what to expect yet. It doesn't know how bike responds for its actions. Therefore, again, bike is unpredictable and dangerous. In reality, bikes are not dangerous by themselves. Well, I guess theoretically your bike can spontaneously make some unpredictable action, but I think due to entropy we can safely scratch that possibility. I don't know, I'm just an engineer, not a scientist.
Dr. Gabelhauser?
Dr. Kuthapali.
Dr. Gabelhauser?
Dr. Hofstadter.
Dr. Gabelhauser?
Dr. Cooper.
Dr. Gabelhauser?
Mr. Wolowitz.
Anyway, all jokes aside, motorcycles themselves are not dangerous. Wrong actions on motorcycles are. So, to stop fear of the bike, a person should do two things. First is to obtain clear understanding of what's going on with the bike, such as how it turns, how it accelerates and stops, what causes it to fall down, why tires slip sometimes, etc. etc. And second thing is that this person should not only theoretically know what's going on, but also have the necessary skills to correctly execute this theoretical knowledge. In other words, what I do with my students to conquer this fear is we try to find the cause of this fear, a previous crash, for example. Then I give several possible scenarios of why exactly this crash could have happened. It's usually a good practice to explain the whole process of crash step by step, not just like, for example, you fell because you hit the brakes. No, explain the whole chain of events. Explain tire loading process, forces in contact patch, how you can exceed these forces, why tire slips, and why bike low sides when the tire slips. Detailed explanation leaves no room for uncertainty for our brain to fear. Now it knows what it should do to prevent such a crash. And then, when you explained everything, make them develop a good muscle memory of what you just explained. In this case, make the emergency braking exercise like 100 of times. And that's pretty much it. At least in all my cases it worked like a charm. Basically what happens is that our brain knows now what to do, and it's 100% sure that if it takes certain actions, nothing will go wrong. So yeah, knowledge and practice makes our fears go away. I guess that's the main idea of this video. Now it's time to wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video and want to support me, you can do it on my Patreon page. Also, you can join our Facebook group for beginner riders. Ask any questions there and I'll answer. And don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Bye.